So the question on the board is exactly the same one you had with your exercise 1. Now I'm going to change the question in a way that you will be doing with exercise number 2. With exercise number 2, Z can be next to the Y or next to the X. And right now, with the example I'm going to do, I'm going to move away this, bring the Z there, and I know the answer here, that is 44. So I'm changing the question right now. So the new question we have in front of you is telling us, find out what the Z is. In this case, Z is the one in front of the Y. Remember step 1? You do everything, and that at the end you will find out what the Y is. And I am just jumping this one because you already did this part, and you will find out Y is 6. Step number 2. This time you're going to use the Y that you find out with this equation. We have practiced this. And with step 2, you will do the calculations and you will find out X equals to 4. So in other words, exercise 1 and exercise 2, they have the same steps. Step 1 and step 2, they are absolutely the same. But the third one, now, let's take a look at that. What we used to do is we copied this one, the third step, and we paste it. So you start absolutely the same, and now you're going to write down what you find out for X, what you find out for Y, just like exercise number 1. Very similar. So 5 times X, you find out Y is 6, X is 4. X is 4. So Z, keep it as Z. Y times 6 equals 44. From here, 5 times 4 will give you 20. And Z times 6 is, number comes first. 6Z equals 44. You have practiced this. I am looking at homework number 1, right? I'm sorry, homework number 2 right now. So leave the 6Z here, 44 there, and the 20 doesn't have any sign in front of you, which means it's a plus. Make that on the other side as minus 20, and 6Z equals to 24. And the last you do here is leave the Z alone. And what the 6 does there is multiplication. You know, you practice this. It will divide on the other side, and use your calculator, and that will give you the answer of Z is 4. So that's how you're going to do exercise 2 type of questions. Remember, this time Z is right over here next to the Y. With other questions, Z might be before the X, possible. But in that case, that means I will give you a number here, a number there, and I'm about to done. At the back page of your exercise number 2, you will see a question like that on the board. And the question tells you that 5 hydrojua, 5 banana, bıcı kabıtı tamına 7 umbrella, bıcı hopyun for $87. Pahit hobi dirale. The purpose of this exercise is I do not want you to understand the question. Now, let me show you how to deal with this type of question. Let's use blue pen for this. 5 banana. I'm going to call it B. And 7 umbrella. I think together they cost for $78. I'm sorry, $87. And then I just wrote down this, I just wrote down that, I just wrote down this. Next is 11 umbrella, and that goes down here, not over here. You're gonna place them exactly where they belong. 11 umbrella, and then this is done. Next, 3 banana plus equals, so that's also done. Next is $70. $70. So I'm about to be finished here. 45 bananas. 45 bananas and 12 umbrella plus 12 umbrella. How much? So this is the money part. That's the question mark. That's the one I call Z. So now look at the question. You have practiced this. 5b plus 7u equals to 87. 3b plus 11u equals to 70. 45b plus 12u equals to what? So you've been practiced this, and this is how you solve the question you do not understand.